It looked stupid.
As a stupid person.
Yeah, it looked very uninteresting.
Yeah. It's
You're saying you know some people who might like it?
well, it's like if you're basic, if you're super basic, then you're gonna be like, oh man, that was great, and it'll make you feel like, oh, I'm a little kitschy myself because I like Cocaine Bear, and it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah,
that's what it's designed for. That's what it's like they saw you. I know 1,000% that. Like Elizabeth Banks directed it, and I'm glad it exists because I think people are going to be making weirder movies to put in theaters, which is fun.
And it's nice to see Ray Liotta.
It's his last film, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. Blackbird is probably where he should have ended it, but
well, he didn't know.
He didn't know. Nobody told him.
No.
But so yeah, they definitely were in pitch meetings and brought up Sharknado.
Right, the success of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And not the first Sharknado, the second Sharknado, where Sharknado really realized what it was and just started to play into that.
Yeah, like the third Evil Dead almost.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, what if we took that and we put it in theaters? And it'll do really well, because it'll be that thing, like a bear doing cocaine. This is so wild.
And it did do good.
And it did do well, and I bet it'll do well next week again.
And they say based on true events.
It's not. The bear died immediately. That's the true story, that the bear immediately... that happened. A guy threw a bunch of cocaine out of a plane trying to smuggle, and then he jumped out of the plane and his parachute failed, and he fell to his death. That's all true. And then a bear ate cocaine in the woods. That's true as well. And then the bear died instantly because it ate a ton of cocaine. The ambulance chase scene was great. I will. Hats off to Elizabeth Banks. Yeah. The scene where the bear is chasing the ambulance is great. But also, here's where I knew what was happening. First of all, it's a big budget movie, so already it's like, okay, sacrifices have to be made. This is a big studio. The really, really gruesome, violent stuff, like the bear getting really violent and like biting off a limb, you see the limb getting thrown, but you don't see the biting of the limb. The camera pans to the reaction, and blood splatter hits the reaction.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas in the real deal, they zoom in and like figure out how to make it so you see that leg being torn.
What was it rated?
It was, I think, R.
Okay.
Lots of references to cocaine in it, so probably R. And it was, I mean, it had blood and stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
But it was cute.
Campy.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah, it sounds like shit.
Yeah, I can't.
I have no desire to see Cocaine Bear.
No.
Unless at the end the bear realizes he has a problem.
Right.
Goes to a meeting.
Goes into recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's really the message that should be sent home.
Sure, I agree.
That's really the
We see the bear outside a bus station blowing people.
Hey kids, this is what happens. He actually becomes the bear in The Shining. That's the cocaine bear.
Yeah, it just looked really dumb.
Yeah, so
like dumb, like again, not like it's so bad it's good. I'm like for real, like so bad it's so good we made it that way. Like, shut up.
Right. Yeah, when they make it that way on purpose, it makes you feel stupid for liking it.
Yep.
Right? It makes you feel like, oh, you think I'm an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you've been to movies where you're like, oh, they think I'm dumb. Like, I know. Like Troy's movie. Like, I feel like watching Bohemian Rhapsody that Troy loved. It's like, watching that movie made me feel like they thought I was stupid because you thought I would like this. And then Troy was like, it was quite good.
Watching them make a movie that they think is going to be so bad it's good is like watching rich kids go thrift shopping.
Yes.
You want the character of this thing that happened organically, but you just want to run in and make it happen. And that's exactly what it is when rich people try to look broke. And then, that's why I used to wear those ripped jeans and everything, but now they just annoy me when they're really expensive. Because you just want to look like you couldn't get a better pair of pants, or you like scuffed shoes, when nobody who's broke wants scuffed shoes.
No, they prefer nice, clean shoes.
They prefer nice, clean shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish that, like, when you get the studio to agree to a movie like this, you would, like, secretly make a really good movie surrounding the Cocaine Bear story, right? That's the way to...
Yep.
That's the way to do it. Like, sneak in a great... Because this story is all... There's not, like, a great story snuck in. You don't care about anybody,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stretch that into a real movie, though. Like a bear who does cocaine and is just biting people is like every other fucking... Oh, there's a bear biting people. It's like the cocaine doesn't really help it unless you make it crazy.
Yeah.
Because a bear might have a little bit of he probably shits a lot.
Big cocaine shits.
Yeah.
Well, the bear died.
Yeah.
the bear died instantly. It had a.
Were there any cocaine shits in the movie? I don't want to spoil it.
Wouldn't that be great if that was the whole movie, if it was real, and they just show the guy dying, and then the bear eats it and just dies, and then the rest is about park cleanup, getting him to a fucking hole and burying him?
Yeah.
And that's the end of it.
That's the end. The guy who had the cocaine died and the bear died.
Yeah, 20 minutes of the movie is just the guy driving the bear to the place they're going to bury it in the back of a truck.
Yeah. How'd this bear die? Well, there's these open packs of cocaine next to it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. And you show the locals' reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look good, so I'm glad to hear it sucked.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
Yeah. What's up, Mark in Texas?
You know what, dude? Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Hey,
Good,
buddy.
Hey, from what I understand, they do pre-records on Tuesday. They'll do a show for Thursday. So unless Bobby comes in, and does a show, does the pre-record on Tuesday, that's the only way he'll be on Thursday.
What are you, the Bonfire's biographer?
Yeah, where are you calling from?
Pretty much. I'm a truck driver.
So you're on the roof of the truck?
No, I don't have a windshield. It's horrible.
All right, sounds kind of bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
So
buddy.
maybe Bobby starts
Hey,
on
you
a
guys-
Monday.
Yeah. You guys have a good one. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe they're giving Dan. Maybe this is going to be the farewell week. Whatever, dude. Don't listen to the Bonfire. Listen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're competition.
You could probably figure out a way to do both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course you can. At different times a day.
Yeah. Or just pick them. We don't care.
Yeah.
Henry in Wichita. What's up, Henry?
Hey, I wanted to ask if you plan on seeing Attack of the Meth Gator since you went and saw the Cocaine Bear.
Attack of the what?
Of the Meth Gator.
That was mass crocodile.
Yeah, it says mass
So-
That's what he said
crocodile.
on the phone.
Meth gator. What is Attack of the Meth Gator? I don't think I know about this. That sounds good.
It's supposed to be, like set in a swamp. Some gator gets fucked up on meth and then goes and it's just going to be a blood.
Oh,
movie.
does it drag an 85-year-old woman into the fucking lake?
We can only
That
pray.
happened during the break.
Did it?
Yeah, they show footage of the alligator the crocodile stalking her. She's walking this little dog by the. Stop being by lakes in fucking
dude,
Florida.
When we were in Florida, even at Disney World, I kept my kids a mile away from any lakes, nowhere near.
Do the footage. They don't show her actually. I'm sure some site will actually show the attack, but you see it coming in the water. Oh, there it is. They don't show the attack, but it's horrifying.
Look how close she is.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Oh,
She has no idea this thing, and she's old and clumsy.
The meth gator.
Look at her
coming.
walking all slow. It comes out.
Oh shit! And you know what?
She falls.
I feel like at first
It was going for the dog.
it was going for the dog, but then it saw the old lady and it's like, I'll take this.
Much more.
She probably tried to help the dog, and the thing just dragged her under.
Can you imagine?
How are you walking your dog that close to
You don't
water?
think-
There's
You're
no
an
reason.
idiot. Can you imagine? Is that the alligator?
Yeah, I'm glad they
used
killed it.
Why?
Yeah, he got in trouble.
Because you're a fucking dick.
This is what
He's a dick.
This is what alligators do.
I know, but they still have to be
meant to
punished.
do that.
COVID
No.
is just a germ or a bacteria, whatever it is. You got to still kill it.
No, we're living
That's
on
all roaches
fuck
do.
that. We're living on the alligators' land, not the other way around.
No,
We
the
decided-
alligator is an invasive prick.
It's not. No, we are invasive.
Nope.
We decided to build houses on swamps. We decided to go to Florida and be like, hey, this alligator paradise, let's build a Disney
That's
park
right,
here.
and they should know better. How about this? You've been around for 40 million years.
Right.
How about you fucking do something different when you realize, hey, there's somebody with a gun up there. Why don't you just eat the fucking pelicans in the lake? Shithead.
Pelican. No,
yeah, I've
there's
had
no-
enough alligators. Fuck them.
I think that Florida should have a policy that this is what alligators do. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you came into their land. You are the invasive species. If an alligator eats an 85-year-old woman at that age, you think an alligator should know better than to eat a person more than a person at 85
That's
should
right.
know not to have a puppy at the dock of the bay?
Yeah, I'm sick of alligators. Oh, they just come out and they're short. They're just annoying.
You're tired of them.
I'm fucking tired of them. I mean, there's just nothing you can do. If a loved one is being dragged under by an alligator, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, it's not the alligator's fault.
Yes, it is.
It's the old woman's
No,
fault.
he's in the lake. By the way, the lake is where you hang out, motherfucker. The lake.
She's right by the lake.
Hey, she should have controlled her fucking dog better.
Yeah, bad dog.
I think the dog was just...
Such a small dog, too.
Yeah.
Did the alligator eat the dog,
It
too?
wouldn't even matter if it was a big dog.
He's full.
That's where it doesn't matter if you have a Rottweiler or a pit bull. Means nothing.
No,
Oh, she was alive and he pulled her in the lake.
Well, that's how they kill him.
yeah, they bring him down to
Yeah,
the bottom
death
of
roll.
the lake.
Oh, what a horrible way to
They
die.
drowned him. Yeah.
They do a death roll. They just they roll with you in their mouth so you just get disoriented and drown.
Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible way to die.
Can you imagine, though, if, like, you're the grandson or whatever, and you're like, oh, man, my 85-year-old grandma just died, and people are like, oh, yeah, I guess she was at that age, huh? And you're like, no, she got eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, you can't even go...
Kind of awesome.
Dude, you can't even go in and rescue a person. Like, it's an alligator.
That's
it's
the
a
end of
fucking
that.
prehistoric beast with just nothing but mouth. I'm glad they cuffed it up.
That's such
Dragged it
horseshit.
away, handcuffed it.
That's such horseshit.
He's big, too. Fuck him. He's got an old lady in his belly.
They go like, he's got an old... Maud is in his belly.
Exactly. Belly full of nana.
She had no time to react.
No.
No. She was like, this couldn't be it, could it? Yeah, it could. I mean, dude, you're like, but the weather is so good. I'm going to go live on the alligator's land. I'm going to go live with the dinosaurs because the weather is so good. Okay, well, if a dinosaur eats you, that's the arrangement that you made.
That's a risk you take.
Honestly, if Troy had gotten eaten by a dinosaur, alligator, in Orlando over the break, I would go like this. It sucks that I won't see Troy anymore, but at no point would I go, fuck that alligator. I go, Troy was,
He's probably asking for it.
Yeah, you decided.
Yeah.
You could have lived in, there's no alligators here in New York, except in the sewers.
And my alligator in my lake is small. It's only like this big. I can handle it.
But guess what? You're keeping Toots away from that lake, aren't you?
Far away.
Because if you came back and said that the gator got Toots, I go, well, you shouldn't have moved it to a house on the gator's land.
Then why are you walking the cat around the lake like an idiot?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is this: if you're the alligator, because this is what happens. The alligator should know better.
Why would you?
We smash you over the head. I love how they fucking cuff that asshole.
You like that.
They fucking put a thing around his, they cuffed his little dumb arms behind him.
You love when humans are shown to be the dominant species.
Yeah, it's like literally, you know what I would do with the alligator? He's all cuffed up. I'd put my man dick on his nose. Smell that, you prehistoric shitbird.
Because here's the thing. These animals have all these natural advantages over us,
Yeah.
but not one of them have figured out how to use tools properly.
Not one alligator in 60 million years has figured out how to avoid being fucking having his mouth taped shut.
That's right.
How does that feel? 60 million years of evolution and a fucking piece of tape.
That's right.
That's it. You're and cuffed.
We showed up last. Human beings showed up last, but we invented duct tape and zip ties. And
Yeah.
now you're fucked.
That's right. Cuffed his little tiny arms behind his back. You know what a dick you have to feel like when you're an alligator and they got to cuff your arms like a fat guy with a seatbelt extender.
You're right. Nana didn't realize that she was going to get eaten that day, but that alligator didn't realize that was his last
Exactly.
meal.
We got you on tape, shit dick. Yeah, he has no idea what surveillance cameras are.
Yeah. Yeah, we got you, bitch.
Sure. I understand. Fucking old lady's snack looks awesome.
We figured out construction. We figured out simple tools.
Yeah.
We figured out all this stuff. That's what makes us the dominant species.
Yeah.
And what makes all of this land our land. The only reason that you have a place to live is we've decided not to fill it with concrete.
You know how they set, like I was watching Cops, and they set bike thieves up where they leave a bike somewhere and then they just arrest the guy who comes and steals it?
Yeah.
That's what they ought to do with this. They ought to get like a little robot baby that has like a real loaded full of shit baby diaper on it so it smells like a baby.
Shit diaper.
A shit diaper crawling along the banks.
Right.
But what the alligator doesn't see is there's a guy with a fucking bat, and every time an alligator comes out to get the baby robot, you fucking smash it over the head.
That's right.
That's what you get, fuck.
We got another one.
Yep.
Another man-eating crocodile. What about those, in the Everglades? They have, they turn it into a tourist attraction. They go out on those big wind boats, those big fan boats, and everybody's like, oh, look at these alligators. Humans have a lot of ego, thinking they can just go around mixing with the gators, not realizing that those gators will get you if they
You
get
ever
a
do
chance.
that?
No. I would
Fucking
never.
dude, those people are
would never.
out of their goddamn mind.
I'd be afraid of hearing this. And the boat just stalling.
Dude,
and then I'm stuck in.
Where do you think the gators get the meth from?
Dude, these guys are fucking nuts, man. The one guy told me, he's like, I've been wrestling alligators since I was a little kid.
You say wrestling or
that
wrestling?
alligator's on time.
Okay.
They pull up to an alligator nest, and they start poking the alligator so it comes out. And so it literally, like, it comes up to the boat. The teeth of the fucking thing are, like, right here. And the guy's laughing. He thinks it's great.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Look at these idiots taking a picture with a whole island full of gators.
Do they hand everyone guns?
They should.
Yeah, I don't need to be that close to an alligator.
And they bring beer on the fucking boats.
They
and
do.
Try to get everybody drunk.
Yeah, it's fun.
You think that's fun?
Have you
Mike?
done that,
I
Mike?
did it in New Orleans. It's a fucking blast.
Oh, they probably do.
It's actually safer than walking along the French Quarter. at
That's
night.
right. They're probably doing voodoo out there too.
Yeah. At least an alligator's not going to fucking take your phone and your drug money.
Would you ever do a voodoo alligator boat ride? You wouldn't,
Keep
right?
me away from all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks. Alligators are. You can't negotiate with them,
No.
This is a.
and you can see it stalking.
It started stalking it from like 100 feet away.
Yeah,
Like,
but he knows she's on land. Like that's where. If she was in the lake, I would say fuck her. But she's where people should be, on the land.
No, they're right by the lake. You know alligators pop up.
Oh, their fucking dumb little eyes don't even get bothered by that water. Imagine water just fucking running over your eyes. How uncomfortable that would be.
Ain't nothing to a gator.
Yeah, they're such creeps.
this video ends a little later.
Let's see it.
Right there.
And by the way, let go of your fucking dog, stupid.
Well, she probably was trying to go, oh! I mean, you panic. I would panic. Anybody panics when an alligator's biting their... Oh!
Hey, you don't think an alligator's going to attack you?
Yeah. You
You
don't.
live by an alligator
I mean,
lake?
you get out of the water
Troy
like
lives
that?
by an alligator.
I stay the fuck away from the water.
Yeah, but one day if you're
Exactly.
like on edibles and you're a little slow,
Yeah.
Do you think you might go to Lakeside on
I think I
edibles?
eat edibles. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Travis is unhip
Yeah.
version of what it's like to do edibles. Whoa, man.
Imagine that. You're doing an eatable. Oh, shut it.
Let's say you ate a Cosmo cookie.
his response time might be a little slower. You saw Hot Dog in the car.
Oh, that's true.
Hot dog was on another planet.
He would
but-
get eaten by
You would
the
get
alligator.
eaten so fast.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hot dog wouldn't have gone to the riverbank because he wasn't going anywhere.
Would you laugh? Would you laugh
Uh-huh.
if Troy was down by and he lived, but he had his arm ripped off and had to come in with that shirt sleeve just hanging?
And he was on edibles when he did it?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Or just ate his penis.
I know, and then fucking only could finish half of it.
Yeah, his belly was full. Yeah, if Troy came in with one arm because he was on edibles and got too close to the riverbank and a gator got his arm, I think that was funny. I wouldn't mind that. If he had his All Saints sleeve pinned up on one side. Yeah, I
That
wouldn't
is a
mind that.
shit death, though. That's a shit way to go.
It's terrible.
Dragged under and drowned.
Because you've got time to realize how helpless you are and that this is the end. And that it's the end because you were dumb.
And you can't, there's no time to breathe as it's dragged. You can't even probably take a good breath, and there's just nothing.
Yeah, you can't reflect.
I don't even think it rips you apart to kill you. I think it literally just gets you, rolls with you, and drowns you. I think that's how it kills you.
I think it drowns you, yeah, because it keeps you at the bottom so it can eat you later. Let's go to Gene in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Gene, what's up, man?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hello.
Good.
I believe I've called before. I identify as a woman of color,
Okay.
Okay.
and Jim is very offensive, and he's very transphobic.
I was just thinking about that about Jim.
Yes, me too.
Of anything to describe
Yes, let me
Jim.
wipe
that
off
would
my
be
mouth
the one.
and agree with you.
Okay.
Do you have
That's
something
all you
to
had? You
contribute,
had something
Gene?
about the
This is really
alligators.
dumb.
Yes, alligators are also very...
All right.
You
let's-
see what I have to deal
By
with?
that way, that right there, like the is like Cocaine Bear.
Right.
Like that type of call is like, I'm going to be so.
this is gonna be great.
Those calls that are great are kind of accidental when people are just weird.
Yeah, just call and contribute to the show on what the show is doing. Yeah, if large prey is captured, they drag it underwater where it's drowned and then devoured. They want to take their time with it.
Yeah, play around with it.
Edna,
make sure it's
that was
dead.
Edna Faust. Edna Faust was down there for like 2 days, just getting bit on.
Yeah.
Man, that's wild. Corey in Rockland. What's up, Corey?
Hey, Sam and Jim. By the way, Sam, I got tickets for Noxtema Mania.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, the VIP, whatever that $100 one was. But anyway.
I think that's for two.
So much.
Wait for two. Yeah.
Whatever. So I'll bring a blow up.
It'd be a lot for one. Yeah. I think it's for two. But,
But no, down by my house in North Carolina, there's alligators that hang out in the golf course by the lake, and these idiot golfers try to get close as they can to the alligator to take pictures with them.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen some
they
of those
won't go
like
right up to, but they'll go as close as they possibly can.
You can't
try to take pictures.
You can't have sympathy for that, like because alligators move pretty fast. Like they're pretty. They're strikingly agile. I have no sympathy for somebody that walks up to an alligator and then gets eaten. I have no sympathy for somebody that's at the riverbank at 85 and goes like, "This is a great place to walk my dog."
Yeah, I'm waiting for one of these guys to get their hand bit off and have to use a wooden hand to play golf.
And alligators are a lot
buddy.
faster than you think. They say you run into a zigzag pattern, but I would just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, nowhere near where one of those creatures might be.
Did you ever see one of these giant lumbering things? Like on the golf course pictures, once in a while there's one that's like, that is a beast.
Yeah, that look like they're like 30 feet long or something like that.
Do you ever see a video of the kid? There's a video of it might have been a snake. I thought I saw a video of a kid playing with an alligator, but it might have been a snake, a pet alligator with a kid.
Look how big.
That's a gigantic fucking creature.
I mean, what do you think that is? Like, really? Like 10 feet? You think it's more than 10?
Yeah.
12?
Maybe, yeah. It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beast. It's a dinosaur.
And it's high off the ground.
It'd be fun to ride it, though.
Yeah.
If it would let you ride it, if you were the one person who it was friends with.
Wow.
It'd be fun to ride it.
That is a giant alligator.
Like, the video looks fake.
Yeah, it looks like it's for a weird perspective.
Right, like you're like, there's no way that's real, but it is. Those beasts are hiding at the bottom of the Everglades.
But isn't it weird? The alligator knows there's people there, and he's just not running. He's just walking where he's going.
He knows he can eat any of them.
Yeah, he's like, this is up to me.
Now, they might be too far.
Enjoy your video. Your fate is up to me.
They can move fast.
Not that fast. And, like, you just got to zigzag away from them. I would.
Would you zigzag?
No, I'd panic and fall like that old lady. Oh!
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, there were a bunch of dudes just taking video of the alligator, and Jim was the one guy who was zigzag running away? Alligator wasn't even looking at him. What are we looking at here?
These guys who are looking down by the water as it comes
a
out,
small one.
they're crazy.
I still wouldn't fuck with a small one.
No.
Shows you how fast they go.
Yeah.
Because they come out quickly.
Oh, my God. Look how fast it is. Yeah, and they'll bite you still.
Fuck yeah, they'll bite you.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of sharp little teeth in there.
See if Troy's high.
what's
He's not
he-
running away.
What's he running after?
What kind of animal is it? A dog?
Oh, it's a fish.
Oh, that guy was in a fucking...
A
they're
golf cart?
dragging a fish to lead it out.
Oh.
They're in a golf cart. They're not running.
This is an alligator that had gotten too used to people feeding it. Every time I caught a fish, it would swim up and take the fish before I could unhook it.
Feeding alligators.
So what's he doing? Is he poisoning it or just fucking with it?
I think he didn't get the fish this time.
He just wants to see it.
So the alligator was like, give me that fish.
Yeah, I'm going to keep chasing that fish. Like, they just keep feeding the alligator because they want to see the alligator.
Give me that.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, that's not that big, but still.
It'll fuck you up.
I mean, yeah.
It will give you a good bite. Mm-hmm. It's not going to drag you in the water, probably. That one will.
Yeah, they really are awesome. I love watching them walk across a golf course because then their legs are fully extended. They don't do that creepy fucking dick on the ground drag.
Their four legs are so weird. They look like human arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're really muscular.
And they just quietly they just like to lay on the grass once in a while.
That's it.
I'd throw a fucking egg at it. Dick.
What are you going to do about it, Dick?
You would egg the alligator.
The last thing you want to do is see that fucking alligator ripple in the water. Like if you're taking a dip between you and the fucking shore.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, immediately leave. All I have to see is the ripple, and I am gone.
What about it?
Troy's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Matt in New Jersey. What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, Matt.
So you guys are talking about the alligators down in Florida, but I don't know. There's a video on YouTube. You look up zookeeper in India walking over crocodiles. You just see how much more aggressive and bigger these crocodiles are than alligators, and actually how much the scarier they are.
Yep. Yeah, they are. I think they are more aggressive. That's why with an alligator, you don't mind seeing it at a later date, but with a crocodile, you always try to put it off.
What do you mean?
In a while. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Cocaine bear joke.
Yeah. You want to see it after a while? Yep. Yeah. Let's go to Ed in Westchester. What's up, Ed?
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Ed.
You got to really look at that tape. The dog sees it's coming and jumps out of the way.
Yeah.
And the lady pulls the dog back. So
Hey,
the
where you
dog
going,
knew
dog?
what was coming.
It's like, you want a bigger meal? Yeah.
Where you going, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog
And
knows
as I
that
told-
he probably knows that the leash would trip her up because it probably happens all the time in the house that the leash trips her up.
Yeah. But you got to listen to the 911 call of the person who was filming it.
Yeah, let's listen to that. I read a
Okay.
transcript.
911 call.
Okay, well, listen. Thank you, Ed.
Yeah.
Travis, why wouldn't you have pulled that up for us?
Pulled what up?
The 911 call.
I mean, we watched the whole thing earlier. You guys just didn't. We didn't watch it on.
That's true. I'll take personal responsibility for that. I apologize.
Alligator moving in for the kill. He's about to attack an unsuspecting 85-year-old grandmother walking her dog by a lake. The horrifying drama at a
What a dummy.
retirement community in Fort Pierce, Florida, was caught on a wildlife
Could you hit
camera.
pause for a second? Who builds a nursing home on an alligator lake? Why would you put a nursing home with outdoor
I
access?
think we understand exactly why. You got to clear you got to get those rooms ready.
In the brochure, it says very delicately, and just so you know, we do allow outdoor access to our patrons. We are on an alligator lake, and yeah. This sounds, Nana. This is a good one. This is a good one.
We offer private rooms, 24-hour care, activities, and a mauling death.
Yeah, moving Nana into the gator retirement community.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a commercial for the nursing home.
I heard she got eaten by an alligator. She was a malignant cunt. What was that woman's name, Millie?
Yes. Yes, it was. I believe it was.
All right, let's hear the call.
Oh, my God. The alligator's got her.
The victim's frantic neighbor can be heard on this
Pause.
just released.
Do these fucking assholes, can they ever just let it, do they have to interrupt and tell us, she's calling 911? We know.
It's not even commentary on it. It's just a description of what we just heard.
He couldn't just say, here's the 911 call. They have to put their fucking stink on every sentence. Shut up.
She sounds frantic.
We know.
We heard her. We'd like to hear the rest, please.
I guarantee he'll jump in again and sum up what we heard 2 seconds before.
Because it's got to be his thing.
Yeah.
East 911 call.
An alligator has a woman. How big is it? It's a huge gator. It's huge. I don't have anything to get to her.
The call was made by 76-year-old Carol Thomas, who was watching from her lakefront home as Gloria Surge was attacked while walking her beloved dog, Trooper.
She was walking her little dog, and the gator grabbed the dog and took her. Fell down. Is she alive? Yes, she's alive. She's pulled her in. She's pulled her in the lake.
She fetched this pole to try to
don't think
pull
she
the
is.
stricken woman to shore.
It's too late. It's too late. Oh, my God. Did you pull her under? Yes. Oh, no. I was trying to stick a pole out for her, and I was calling you at the same time, and she's gone.
Okay.
She's gone.
It's horrible for her family. It's horrible.
You know what?
wild.
This fucking lady reacted quick, though.
Yeah.
She's on the phone and sticking the pole in the water as the lady is still alive. She moved as fast as you can move.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Her
Especially
and her fucking visor in between shots. She put on that shitty green visor.
Yeah,
She probably was saying, I can't look in the camera. My goddamn cataracts are bothering me.
they didn't need a shot of her just staring blankly at the camera.
In that visor with the
No.
shadow on her face?
Well,
yeah.
hang on. Let me get my visor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Would you have gone in and stuck a pole in the water to try to save the woman?
Yeah, I mean, if there was a long pole, sure. I mean, but I'm not. You can't jump in after even one of your kids. You can't jump in after. You can't. It's a helpless situation.
Sam, would you save baby Edgar?
I mean, I probably, yeah, in the moment, I probably.
They say you try, but then it's just gone.
What if you were all full on pizza and ice cream, though?
I mean, you can't swim 30 minutes after eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a cramp. Yeah, I mean, if my kid was getting eaten...
But that's just instinct.
Right, I'd probably end up getting eaten by an alligator.
Like, you don't have the instinct to save this 85-year-old woman.
Certainly not. If I saw that, I'd be like, yo, did that lady just get eaten by an alligator?
Shit.
If one of my children was getting eaten by an alligator, I think I would probably also end up getting eaten by an alligator. But if I saw an 85-year-old woman getting eaten by an alligator, I wouldn't even come close.
Yeah. She had a nice life.
Yeah.
She did it. And clearly she's in this beautiful retirement community. She made her money.
Yeah.
But no matter how nice your life was,
I mean, you're ready to go at 50.
Sure. Well, 45.
Oh.
no matter how nice your life was, boy, that really balances it out at the end. When you get ripped apart by an alligator.
Like, what the fuck?
You drowned and ripped apart by a fucking gator.
This is how it ends? Troy, what's scarier to you? The idea of getting ripped apart by an alligator, or the idea of the fact that you might have another 40 years on this planet?
But that's a rough way to go.
But
yeah.
What's rougher, though? The idea that you're going to get eaten by an alligator, or that you're only halfway through this life?
Like, if you had a choice. If somebody said, hey, you could go early, but you have to be eaten by an alligator.
Right. You get eaten by an alligator at 55, or
I just have to ride it out?
Would you live to 90?
To 90.
You have to pick right now, eaten by an alligator at 55 or live to 90.
I just don't like that way of dying. That's what scares me the most, is the way of dying.
Because you drown. You're getting eaten and drowning at the same time.
And you know that while this is happening, you're like, oh, this is how this ends.
Plus, they might get toots too, and you don't want that. You couldn't.
Yeah,
you don't want that at all.
I don't want that.
No.
I guess I just ride out life
and hope that something awful happens.
I don't want anything awful to happen.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get eaten by an alligator, so hopefully a plane will crash before 90. Like, right?
Plane crash is kind of awesome to die.
I don't know.
Is it? I mean, because you'd be going down. It wouldn't be that. Like,
you also know this is happening.
this is happening the same way the alligator. You know this is happening.
Yeah, but I feel like
this is happening.
It's quicker. It's just like when you hit the ground, it's over.
Maybe not.
Lights out.
Or you burn to death.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No. I saw the premiere of Lost. Not everybody died.
No.
Instantly. Some people were suffering.
Unless, based on the finale.
In the plane crash.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Like when the tail fell and they still lived.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I seen that Yellow Jacket show.
That's right.
No, some of them survived and ate each other, I guess.
We would probably eat Troy first because he's big.
Troy would be the one that we would have to eat. Plus, he'd be bragging about stuff the whole time, you know?
Yeah. We'd be like,
what am I bragging about?
He'd be like, I'm the coolest guy here. We'd be like, let's eat him.
Your sexual conquests.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, man, I used to get around when I was in my 20s and 30s. Let's eat him. Let's eat him. Who would you eat first, Jim? If the Jim and Sam show plane crashed, who are you eating? Because you got to believe that the meat on Travis and I, it's just no good.
No.
Right? It's not nutrient. I mean, honestly,
plus you got to like defeather me. It's gonna take a long time.
Oh yeah, shaving Travis down. That's bad.
Yeah, but Travis would be the most like an animal because he's hairy. So it would be like the most like eating some type of a wild.
It'd be like eating a squirrel or a ferret, though.
That's right, a ferret.
It'd be like eating a ferret.
A ferret.
Or like a veal.
No, because a veal is like nice and
no,
tender.
because he's wiry and just looky.
Right. Like you get past all this gook, and there's very little meat.
You know what Travis
enough.
is? He's grizzle.
Yeah.
He's grizzled.
Yeah, we'd make a scrapple plate out of him. I think Mike would probably be the one to eat, but he'd be the toughest one to hunt down.
Yeah, Mike's the probably the healthiest guy. Well, you wait till someone dies before you eat them.
Well, it'd be tough to kill him, I'm saying. No, you don't wait till somebody dies.
Yeah, no, I was planning on preemptively killing everyone who survived so that I could eat them.
Pick and choose.
You just eat everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to, because then you can't sleep at night if there's anyone else that's...
No, but you can't because they'll rot.
Yeah, all the meat will go bad.
The meat's going to go sour.
Put it in the freezer.
Well, no, there's luggage all over, so you pack a little bit out and you start making your way back to, society, wherever. You're not going to just hang out at the crash site forever.
But you don't eat anybody unless you're stuck there.
Yeah, you don't pack your luggage and walk 2 miles to the airport hotel.
You don't just eat people because your plane crashed.
I need some food
I'm going
for
to
the
kill
trip.
everybody. I'm going to chop their bodies up. I'm going to put them in my bag and I'm going to walk to a hotel.
Well, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it could be, days, weeks before you get...
But if it's weeks, the meat wouldn't sustain. Why would you kill everybody first?
Mike is screaming and biting someone. They're like, sir, we're bringing the plane back to the gate.
I mean, what did they teach you in the military? This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. You don't need to kill everybody first.
Get lost, kill everybody.
Yeah, if you make a wrong turn, eat the platoon.
Yeah, he's like, I ate very well the first week and then starved to death.
Well, no, I wouldn't hang around for a week. That's what I'm saying is I would kill all of you so that no one could kill and cannibalize me.
It's not your choice.
And then I would just take whatever I needed for, if it's a few days to get out.
I would leave. You're stuck.
We got to take a shot. You got to try something.
You don't eat people until, very far in. You don't immediately start eating people. And then if you can leave within a week, the cannibalization process shouldn't begin.
What are you going to survive on during that week?
Well, animals. You're in the forest.
Yeah. You don't even have to eat for a week.
Yeah, just water and stuff.
Naked and Afraid, they make it like almost a month without eating sometimes.
We went through the whole first season of Yellow Jackets.
It's nice to have
nobody
something
got
in your belly, though, if you're going to go for a
What the hell is he talking
long
about?
walk.
Plane crash, Mike's just killing everyone.
And you and somebody else could probably walk together. You wouldn't have to slaughter four
He
other
needs to murder
people.
everyone.
And watch
I
their
know.
fucking meat rot as you drag them in a suitcase.
The plane crashed in Durham, North Carolina. Why did you kill all these people?
If you don't need something before takeoff.
I understand it's not Charlotte, but
Weird answer.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'd kill everybody and then I'd escape. What? This isn't how you play this game.
Did you see Arctic yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did they kill everybody immediately and then just escape?
But it's just about there's obviously has been a small plane crash.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that true story about that, what was it?
Alive.
Yeah. What were they? Were they a soccer team?
I think, in the Andes.
But they had a real tough time with the cannibalization. It took a very long time to get to that place.
Weren't they away for a couple of months in that mountain?
Yeah, not 3 days, and they could clearly just get back to society.
And you're surrounded by snow, so people aren't going to rot, but there's nothing running around there.
Right. Right. Well, why didn't they just go back to society?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of what that show Yellow Jackets is based on. What they went through. It's not based on a true story at all, but it's just the idea that this team is together as a team and what happens when you're out there on your own.
1972 that was. How long were they actually in the thing for?
2 months.
We have to break. I have to piss.
That was.
I know. Because I was just saying that a minute ago, but then we started talking about this.
I feel like you were like, I don't want to get too deep into this topic because
I just like that he asked the question.
Oh yeah, no,
and he's like, we got to break.
Travis, don't. I have to pee.
And let's see. Tomorrow I have a pre-sale going on for Bethlehem, PA, the 19th of May, and May 20th at Wellmont Theater in Montclair, New Jersey. I got those gigs. Paramount's is for all intents probably sold out. There's a few singles left, but there's always a few singles in a theater gig.
Yeah, and we've got Not Sam Mania coming to the Comedy Store March 29th. That's Wednesday, March 29th at 8 p.m. Get your tickets now. Brought to you by Broken Skull Beer. Stone Cold's beer. And the event T-shirt was revealed over the weekend. It's on my